The man of the moment. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? Stay with us on EA TV. Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And a very significant occasion in this Knockout Cup competition. It's the first leg match coming up. And what a game this promises to be, Lee.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. With the visitors being such big favourites in this game, the home side's got nothing to lose. Have a go, stick to your game plan, see if you can put them under pressure. Who knows what's going to happen? Really looking forward to this.
Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Nelson Monte. Carlos Mané. Felipe Augusto with it. Looks promising, this. And a goal kick given. Christie. Andre Pereira. What can they do from here? Alert defending. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Francisco Giraldes. It's opening up for them. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Must be! Can they stop it going in? It's got to be! Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Wow, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant.
Théophile Catherine. Guga Rodrigues. Felipe Augusto with it. It might be on for them. Well, they no longer have the ball.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences.
Surely! A big miss. They should be 2 in front.
Well, that could be the game right there. What an opportunity to go 2 up.
Francisco Giraldes. Felipe Augusto with it. Carlos Mané. Well, they get the ball once more. A room to roam on the wing. Is it going to be? And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here it is again. It's a lovely ball behind, perfectly timed, and it's a dream of a strike. Lovely languid style. What a goal.
So 2-0 now. Théophile Catherine. Adelan Santos. Mateus Reis. Gabriel Zinho. Well, fine use of the ball. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Went in strongly, decisively. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Oh, surely. Well, that's a moment he would like to airbrush from history. He's thrown it straight to the opposition. A chance then for the respective managers to address... The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Nelson Monte. Mané. On the ball, Teofil Catherine. Adelan Santos. Felipe Augusto with it. Andre Pereira. Great opportunity. And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now. So there we have it, 2-1. Arneson. Danger here as he runs at them. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Lee.
Well, Derek, the fans are really going to love him. He's a top player, a real pro. In fact,
could be! Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post!
Well, I, for one, was waiting for the net to bulls, but it wasn't to be. The woodwork came to the rescue.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Oh, big chance! Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. And they will make the change now. Mateus Reis. Geraldes. Teofil Catherine. You can sense the threat is there. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. And possession given away. Opportunity to deliver the cross. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. All hands on deck. Will it be? Couldn't quite hang on. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Francisco Geraldes. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And room now out on the flank. Well, possibilities in the centre. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. And a fine tackle. Francisco Geraldes. Couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere, Derek. It's been such a tight game, but can they see this out now? The fans are certainly doing their bit.
And take it away. And only 2 minutes remaining here. And we will have just one additional minute. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. And there it is, the referee blows for full time. And my goodness... Cameras trained on one man. Today, his big chance. The youngster named in the starting 11 for the very first time. And we'll have the action live on EA TV. Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And on the way, live action from the Serija. What a game this ought to be, Lee.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Well, no problems defensively. Barena. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Barena. Lorient Pic. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Chances on. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And over comes the corner. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
Arneson. Promising looking ball. A textbook interception. So a throw in here. Christie. And now passing it through. Ball is loose. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, you have to say they're a little bit lucky still to be leading this one. The crowd, to be fair, are right behind the players.
Beautifully weighted ball. And not cleared away properly. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Delightful pass. Well, no stopping him. Can they square the game? Terrific block there. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. And he read it well. Getting forward. And pulled back. I don't think the goalkeeper will be complaining about poor finishing like that, Lee.
No, it's not about the goalkeeper, it's about that poor effort. That really is awful.
The first half. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Fruitful looking attack. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
It might be on for them. Inter have been busy on the transfer front. The contract situation finally ironed out, and he could be available very soon, Lee.
Well, it's a reported fee of around £45 million.
It's there for him. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. Well, a second goal for them here. Christie. Intelligent threaded pass here. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. And taken away. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team... A real opportunity, and momentum is with them. Well, 2-1 it is here. Barena. Florian Pick. Pick. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Florian Pick. Tremendously strong in the tackle. This might be ideal for the counter. He's in with a chance. Oh, a goal! Level now! The lead has evaporated.
Well, as we see again here, the damage is started with a beauty of a through ball. And because he's on his own, he collects himself and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
Well, a glut of goals, 2 apiece. Ten minutes left for play in this match. He's lost it. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Florian Pick. In position. I'll tell you what, Lee, that was an important save and a big moment of the game.
Well, I was watching the keeper as he went through and his eyes were focused on the ball. What a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
And firing it into the area. Just the clearance that was called for. But he keeps going. And a very good challenge. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said.
Well, the home fans are doing their best to try and urge the players on.
So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest, but Lee focusing on the host. Cameras trained on one man. 3 goals in 3 games, a nightmare for opposing defenders. This is EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. I'm very excited to bring you the second and decisive leg of this tie. I certainly can't wait for this one, Lee.
Well, Derek, with the visitors protecting a small lead, they still have a lot of work to do to secure this victory. I'm really looking forward to this one.
And attempting the through ball. Can he put it away? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. And that's an important intervention. Gabrielzinho. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Just needs to stay calm. Good defending to prevent the chance. Well, a good tackle. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for the... Might take the lead! And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
On aggregate, it's 3-1. André Pereira. Now can they create something? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Aderlan Santos. And back with Kieszek. Teofil Katerin. And Pinto now. Felipe Augusto. They do pass the ball with authority. A bit sloppy in possession. Good technique displayed. Could be! And able to get a body in the way. Mateus Reis. Gabrielzinho. André Pereira. Felipe Augusto with it. Well, the attack looks promising. Now he must favour the cross.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, but they have to create more, they have to be more positive. The final third play has been slow, too predictable.
So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Clean challenge. They've given it away. Felipe Augusto. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Teofil Katerin. Ivo Pinto. Felipe Augusto with it. Mané. And the whistle is sounded for half-time. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Might be a chance here. Adelan Santos. Mateus Reis. Well, previously it was speculation, but now 100% confirmed. Bayern have got their man, Lee.
Well, the fee is around £50 million, Derek. That's what I would pay for him. I think he's a really good player. I think he'll add real value to the club.
Regained possession. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. And successfully cut out. And teammates to play it to. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And time for the change. Change now. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. He's going forward well here. Mateus Reis. And now back with the keeper. Théophile Catherine. And Pinto now. Mané. On the ball, Théophile Catherine. Adelan Santos. Showing good defensive judgment. This looks promising. Can he put it in? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
And on aggregate here, 4-1 is how it stands. A creative look about this. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Francisco Giraldez.
As you can see, the visitors don't have too much of the ball, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Dangerous looking attack. Can they convert? Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way, way wide there.
Ten minutes left for play in this match. Could play it in. And he read it well, intercepting it. Ivo Pinto. Mané. And it's with Gelson Dalla. Oh, terrific pass. And he's found a bit of daylight. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet. The aggregate lead is 4-2. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on. The cameras are fixed to one man. Will he add to his total of 4 goals from his last 3? This is EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And on the way, live action from the Serie. I can't wait for this, Lee.
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Christie. Well, they might be onto something. And the flag does go up, offside. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. He's in with a chance. Can he finish? Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's in superb form. He's going to be really hard to stop. The defenders need to be on their game.
Christie Barbuts. Oh, nice ball over the top. Moving it forward. Well, can they make one of these passes count? He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Space afforded him. A very timely interception. Oh, what's the keeper doing? Fabio Pereira. Adailton. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Didn't quite go to plan. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Arneson. Can they create something from here? It might be on for them. Can he put them in front? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. But important for him to remain calm. Itumeleng Kune. Adailton. Tarifeño. And a good tackle. Good pressure high up the pitch. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence.
Well, we can see here it's a good finish, but really it's all about the concerted pressure beforehand. Really disciplined, working as a team to force a mistake and regain possession high up the pitch. Then they take full advantage.
Arneson. And a tidy tackle. Oh, nice ball. Well, the attack looks promising. Tarifeño. Pass lacking precision, too strong. And a blunder by the keeper. Must be. Will it come back to haunt them? A golden opportunity squandered, Lee.
What a chance. That was the game right there.
This could be the equaliser. What a vital intervention. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. And using his strength to shield the ball. How could he take them on and beat them? And the pass could do damage. Chance to finish. And it's still on for him. Could be. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Adailton. Back with Kune. Adailton. Will Jeskelainen. Can they get in behind them? Throw-ins given. And it's with Carrasco. Adailton. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Has a go. And the keeper diving to thwart him. And now the delivery. And the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
Well, some transfer news to pass along, and this is now official, I can tell you. Opportunity it is. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Still alive. And I think the threat has been averted. Will Jeskelainen. Carrasco on the ball. Adailton. And it's with Carrasco. Itumeleng Kune. And that's an important intervention. Oh, good vision. Great opportunity. Terrific block there. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Will Jeskelainen. Back with Kune. Adailton. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Arneson. Excellent defending. Just 10 minutes to go. Adailton couldn't hang on to it. Useful looking ball. He's managed to get in behind. Oh, it might be. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game was over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Itumeleng Kune. Well, do they have it in them to level this? An authoritative challenge.
Well, the crowd have reacted to this effort the players are putting in. They just need to keep their concentration and the game should be theirs.
Another perfect position to read it. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And threading it forward. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Players waiting in the centre. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces, Lee.
Yeah, well, it could...
The man to watch. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV. Hello and welcome. We have to be honest, it's not a very pleasant night for football. The rain has been coming down heavily in advance of this game. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. I can't wait for this, Lee.
Yes, Derek, starting to get to the nitty-gritty now. Only 16 teams remaining. Who can hold the nerve and book their place in the quarter-finals? We're just 90 minutes away. We're about to find out.
Leandro Benegas. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Important that he retains possession. They might be able to get in now, and they could do damage. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and still with lots to do. He unleashes a very powerful effort, gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
1-0 then. You can sense the threat is there. An effective challenge. A chance maybe from the wide position. It should be! What a vital intervention. Carvajal. Benegas with it. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Arneson. And space for the cross. It might be on for them. A really sumptuous ball. That's all they can conjure for now. It's opening up for them. Top-class defending. Able to skip past his man. In with a chance. Well, strong play here. Credit to them for winning back possession.
The visitors are struggling with possession, really. But again, we've seen it before. We'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts defences, and they've got that in abundance.
Chance here. He cuts it back. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Not much time to make up his mind. Really good interception. Oh, terrific pass. Is it going to be a goal? That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. They'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Important transfer news, 100% official now. Alexandro has completed his move to Chelsea.
Well, Derek, a figure of around £35 million is being bandied around. I'd say you're getting a lot of player for that sort of money. He should be a real asset to the club.
Can he put it away? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Carvajal. Well, they keep passing away. Very quick thinking there. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. It needs an accurate cross. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. And he clears the danger. Chance to finish. Still possibilities. Well, nothing untoward happened. Now can they counter clinically? Well, visionary passing. Big opportunity. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And he composes himself, coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, strong play here. Creative look about this. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, what on earth happened there? Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, it's just great play, Derek. The movement off the ball is key. So many options for the passer to choose from. Lovely goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Vital interception. The danger was very real. And there to intervene. Well, they might be onto something. He's in behind the defence here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely, quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, you do have to say, Derek, there'll be sterner tests to follow, but I really like watching this team.
The man to watch. In imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Serien. Really looking forward to this one, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot, fast play, force the opposition to respond. Hopefully we get that from the start of this match.
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Off the post and back in play. Needs to tread carefully.
Well, so close to breaking the deadlock, but not to be. The woodwork came to the rescue, Derek.
Anderson. He continues his run. Tomasz Kenziora. A bit of running room now on the wing. Using his physique to shield the ball. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, the goalkeeper has earned his corner there. A fabulous save.
Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. Well, the attack looks promising. Real danger. And this time, it's in! Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Volodymyr Shepelev. The ball with Sidorchuk. In the right place to cut out the pass. Serhii Sidorchuk. Ramirez, under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. And he might be through here. And a throw-in forthcoming. What can he do from here? Real chance. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. 1-0 then. Verbic. This looks promising. Carlos Villanueva. Good defending. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. It could be the big moment for him. The height couldn't grab hold of it. And denied by the post. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. Villanueva. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. He's got the right idea with that pass. Can they square the game? And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. The first half here comes to an end. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Well, we don't need to speculate anymore because apparently the T's have been crossed and the I's dotted. Kieran Trippier has completed his move to Bayern Munich league.
Well, Derek, reported fee close to £25 million. He's not bad, he should have an impact. I quite like him.
Serhii Sidorchuk. And Sigankov has it. And an astute piece of defending. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Losing possession. Ramirez. Volodymyr Shepelev. It's with Shabanov. Chance to do damage. Might jump in front. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Still passing it around with authority. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Villanueva. The ball with Sidorchuk. Well, not very clever defending. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Able defending, but can they keep it out? He might profit from here, you know. Still alive. Volodymyr Shepelev. It's with Verbic. A bit sloppy in possession. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together. A real opening now. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Magnificent defending. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors. The journey home is going to be a pleasant one, Lee. Using his physique to shield. Plenty of nervous anticipation, but now it is for real. Match day 1 in the Europa League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. We've got the first match of this group stage in the UEFA Europa League to bring you tonight. This should be high-intensity stuff. Can he get them in front? Well, he did his job defensively. Cristiano Biraghi. And the emphasis is on creativity. Biraghi. Bonaventura here. Real danger. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Bonaventura. Good-looking ball. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And they are on the move again. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And a goal kick will be next. Oh, he's through here. Has a go. And somehow he prevents a goal.
Well, it looked a certain goal, Derek. The agility, the reflex is unbelievable. Well, Derek, corners will be few and far between for them today. They should really try and utilise this one.
Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. This looks promising. And can they prise them open now? No, high quality defending. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Nicolas Gonzalez. Now can they make something happen? Biragi. On to Pulgar. High quality defending. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. And the whistle is sounded for half-time. And the second half begins in this Europa League group stage matchday 1 contest. Eric Pulgar. Gonzalez with it. Here's Pulgar. Sofian Amrabat. On to Pulgar. And it's with Amrabat. An unforced error, you've got to say. Arneson. Well, football fans never get ahead of themselves. They know too well that a player can be linked with their club, as is the case with Monaco fans. They can breathe a huge sigh of relief now, Lee, because the transfer's gone through.
Well, Derek, he had to move. Football's a very short career. He deserves this one last payday. He's going to enjoy it as well. Top player.
Options in the middle. They're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. It might be on for them. An incisive pass. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Half an hour remaining then. Fruitful looking attack. Good technique displayed. It's got to be! In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here it is again. It's the 1-2 that does the damage, and a 2v1 is never fair. To be honest with you, the keeper's got no chance to stop this. It's lovely football. The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
Just what was needed on the defensive front from Bonaventura. Bodies forward and the break looks on. What can he do from here? And here's Cáceres. Bonaventura here. Europa League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Fiorentina up against Lille.
Yeah, break from league action for players. Always a good atmosphere when it's knockout football. Should be a great match, that.
And let's join Alan McInally now, because I believe there's been a goal in the Lille game. Alan.
It's a goal for Lille. 73 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Lost possession. Nicolas Gonzalez. Tremendous ball played through. Bonaventura. Danger averted. started and game still on.
Late drama, yet it's still possible.
Over it comes. Gonna struggle to get it away properly. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, as we see again, Derek, it's quite simple. Keep the ball, don't give it away. It's a terrible clearance, and after that, they're under pressure and they never recover. Bad goals give away.
It's going their way, 2-0. Now, what can they do from here? Could reduce the deficit. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. 1 minute remaining. And that brings the action to its conclusion. You've got to say, Lee. The cameras are fixed to one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? Stay with us on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And coming right up, live action from the Serія. This should be high-intensity stuff, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I'm just hoping we get a nice, quick tempo from the start of this game. Both teams do like to get forward, both positive in their approach in the game, so we should be in for some entertainment.
Arneson. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Out of play it goes, he was under a bit of pressure. Well, different clubs set different targets for themselves at the start of every campaign. I don't think in their wildest dreams the fans of the home side thought they'd be where they are at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Still very early in the season, though, but I'm pretty sure the manager will be delighted with the start they've had. Certainly surprised most fans and myself. You can't complain being top, never complain about that, even if it is early doors.
There to win it back. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it, and unable to keep the ball. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And given away. Well, we spent a bit of time with the manager ahead of kick-off. I think he was the most surprised to hear that it's his 50th game in charge today, Lee.
Yeah, in the modern game, Derek, we're used to the chopping and changing of managers, so this is a significant milestone. But I'm sure secretly he'd love to cap it off with a positive result so he can go home and celebrate with his family.
Read it superbly to take back possession. Pulic. Pospisil. It did look on for them, but not to be. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Ofosu. Martin Pospisil. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And he read it well defensively. Can they take advantage? Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and it's an exquisite ball over the defence. And it's all about the time he allows himself by being patient, waiting for the ball to drop, and then volleying with such precision.
So, a level contest, 1-1. And he takes it away. Couldn't keep it. A wonderful intervention. And so it is, the first half story. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Puljic. Martin Pospisil. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee. It's got to be! And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage!
Well, we can see here it's a good finish, but really it's all about the concerted pressure beforehand, really disciplined, working as a team to force a mistake and regain possession high up the pitch. Then they take full advantage.
Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Martin Pospisil. Oh, he's given the ball away. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Alex Kenyon here. The ball with Conlon. He's given us away. Now, let's see what they can do here. And that's a super ball over the top. Just cleared away in the nick of time. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Ofosu. Fine sequence of passes. Moving the ball effectively. A good and fair challenge. Possession changing hands. Well, advantage with them. Referee says play on. Vital interception. The danger was very real.
Well, there's a saying in football, Derek, that you always get one more chance. They need that chance right now. The fans feel it might be coming too.
And a good-looking ball. This could finish it. Able to close down the shot. They're making high pressing work for them here. Might be dangerous. And the cross is very much on. Promising sequence. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Anderson. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And on the way, live action from the Serien. And what a game this promises to be, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
And the emphasis is on creativity. A real defensive commitment there. Can he put them ahead? A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area, and that's a good header. Eye on the ball, concentration. It's a lovely finish. Well, he's got to be delighted with his players. A big smile on his face. They've got the noses in front. They're in the lead. Well done.
1-0 then. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, I hope these defenders have read the player notes for this game. They're up against a goal machine. They need all their focus and attention to stop him scoring today. Watch this space.
Not showing good patience. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Arneson. Well, the attack looks promising. And threading it forward. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort, gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
So 2-0 now. Garro. Atangana. It's with Juan Garro. It did look on for them, but not to be. Tremendous intuition to win it back. It looks promising. Real danger. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And space to cross it. What can he do from here?
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get round them as opposed to trying to go through the middle.
Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Garro. Afsha. It's with Juan Garro. Nicely timed tackle. Error by the keeper. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now. Well, 2-1 it is here. This attack looks highly promising. And giving the ball away. Afsha. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. What can they produce on the flank? Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, I wouldn't say he's carried his team because they're losing, but there's a few that should be very thankful out there that he's playing because it'd be a lot worse without him. He's doing a really decent job.
And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Here it is now, a substitution. Arneson. Good tackle, take it away. Ivo. Rodriguez. Half an hour remaining then. Jason Kerr. Keeping the ball moving. Ivo. And just failed to... to keep the ball in play that time. And there to intervene.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Well, he likes to run at them. And a creative look about this. Kerr. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Well, there's a saying in football, Derek, that you always get one more chance. They need that chance right now. The fans feel it might be coming too.
Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Really a very poor ball. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Garro. Now he must favour the cross. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? And a substitution in the offing. And over comes the corner. Oh, late drama here! All level again! Incredible scenes!
Well, he comes in from the corner. It's a decent delivery, but he gets ahead of his marker. That's the key to this. Gets his head on it. It's in the back of the net.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. Crossing possibilities. It comes to absolutely nothing. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Well, they're going for the short one. Must take the lead here. And that is that. The final score here. And it ends... We simply have to focus on this man. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that. We're live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. And we've got Europa League group stage action coming up for you. This ought to be a fantastic watch, Lee.
Well, we talk about getting good start in European football. Both teams losing their first game put the pressure on. Who can come out with something at the end of this game?
Bolinghi. And moving the ball nicely. And players waiting in the centre. Benson Manuel. Precise ball movement. Manuel. Verstraete. Benson Manuel with it. Delat. Bolinghi. Benson Manuel with it. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Can he play it in? Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. He's in position. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
Clears it away. Bolinghi. Well, a joy to watch. Poor pass under no real pressure. What can he do from here? And a tidy challenge. Sek. And giving the ball away. And the right place to cut out the pass. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Desar. Bolinghi. Benson Manuel with it. Real danger. Verstraete. Can they convert? Excellent block. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Arneson. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Surely the equaliser. Couldn't grab hold of it. Fedor Chalov. Bolinghi. Verstraete. Dangerous looking attack. Might be a chance here. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, attacking possibilities. He could pick out a teammate. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. The end product just wasn't there. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And so the second half is underway in this Europa League group stage confrontation. Arneson. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And this time, it's in! Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Didier Lamkelze. Promising sequence. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Lost possession. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Fruitful looking attack. It's opening up for them. Let's join Alan McInally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Fiorentina game. Alan.
It's a goal for Fiorentina. 57 minutes played. 1-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And he clears it out of harm's way. Fedor Chalov. It's in! They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in. So 2-0 now. Arneson. Went in strongly to win the ball.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will they profit from this situation? And he takes on the shot. That's a routine take. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Dessart. And a tidy ball. No, high quality defending. And space here on the flank. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Mislav Orsic. And able to get a body in the way. High quality defending. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Delightful pass. And it might be. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here's the replay. Great disguise on the pullback cross, and still with lots to do. He unleashed.
Full time then, and it is a story of... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we have live Serie in action coming right up for you. Lee, this ought to be special.
Thanks, Derek. I'm sure both coaches will want their players to start with a real zip in their play. Really show the opposition what they're in for. That could lead to fireworks. Let's hope so.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And fed forwards. Moving forward effectively. Real danger. Good strength to keep the ball. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Can they forge ahead? And that is defending of the highest order. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. Over it comes, and it all counts for naught. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Well, potential danger. What can he do from here? It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Might be a chance here. The net is staring him in the face. Many will have been convinced that that was going to be the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it's a golden chance, isn't it? And he's fluffed his lines. What a big miss that is.
Escetino. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. And a creative look about this. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Disappointing pass. Excellent challenge. They've given it away.
So tight this game. Who's going to break the deadlock? Be brave, be a hero, take chances.
And possession given away. Well, the pass not finding its target. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. So the whistle then. We're at the half. Really tense battle so far. And now the second half is underway. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Arneson. It'll go harmlessly through to the goalkeeper. Doing well to keep possession. Good tackle. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Really good interception. Half an hour remaining then. Well, sloppy in possession. And the ref. Free felt he had to blow the whistle. It comes to nothing in the end. Jack Baldwin. Eschetino. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. And now the delivery. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. This attack looks highly promising. Well, clattered away. So a throw-in here. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Eschetino. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. And a throw-in forthcoming. Failed to keep hold of it. Eschetino. And smart defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Eschetino. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Still pushing for what could be a winner. So the final whistle and no let-up from... Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And coming right up, live action from the Serie. Lee, this ought to be special.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. The players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Good-looking ball. Really getting stuck in. Dangerous looking attack. Wonderful tackle. They've regained possession. And fed forwards. Can they get in behind them? It's got to be! And there it is! The opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here's the replay. Great disguise on the pullback cross, and then the brute force and guile in equal amounts sets up the chance to score. And he doesn't disappoint, does he?
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Ribalka. Kyohei Yoshino. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Oh, lovely incisive pass. Can they stop it going in? Well, they can keep possession of it now. Looks promising, this. It's opening up for them. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Ribalka. And he read it superbly. Can they create something from here? Opportunity! And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
So 2-0 now. Difficult to stop him. Oh, they've lost it. And he's made headway. Surely, a goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Hachiska. Well, they keep passing away. And the cross is very much on. This looks promising. And he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talk. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? And take it away. Couldn't keep it. Well, they might be onto something. Can he put it away? Still a chance. Couldn't quite hang on. He cuts it back. Still could be dangerous. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back.
The fans can sense they have the momentum here, creating plenty of chances, but can they make it count?
Teammate available. Can he put it away? A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again. Lovely disguise on the cross. The pullback catches out the defenders, and still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort. Gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Dangerous looking attack. Lost possession. An attack full of promise. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Arneson. Fruitful looking attack. Surely! I must say he's let himself down with really flabby finishing there.
Yeah, wasted opportunity from the short distance. You see the manager's frustration on the touchline.
There to take it away. Can they create something from here? And just like that, they've lost possession. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Promising looking ball. And firing it to the near post. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And I think it's fair to say that he's had happier days in front of goal, Lee.
Well, he's tried hard, Derek, I'll give him that, but his heart has ruled his head. Never clever enough today to find enough space to lose his marker. That's probably the major reason why they're losing this game.
He has time to play it over. It looks promising. Mastery of the passing game. It's opening up for them. Defended well. One minute remaining. Well, possession ceded. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's and fed forward. And hello everyone, wherever you happen to be around the world. This is the scene here in the French city of Lille. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we've got Europa League group stage action to look forward to this evening. I certainly can't wait for this, Lee.
Yeah, Derek, thanks. You can't really go on and win tournaments unless you're consistent in the group stages. Very important you don't drop points. Looking forward to this one.
I must say, this looks promising. Top-class defending. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, yeah, Brace in his last game, he'll certainly be a threat. Can he get another 2 goals or even 3 in this game?
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really lovely through ball, and once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And the right place to cut out the pass. Jonathan David. Will he play it in? Just the challenge that was required. And a fine cross. Well cleared away. This looks promising. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Well, there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McInally with the latest.
It's a goal for Fiorentina. 25 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. There to take it away. Well, they couldn't keep possession.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts defences, and they've got that in abundance.
Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. A long way out. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Corner given. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, and a chance to level it. Well, possibilities in the centre. Can he do it? Pivotal moment defensively. André. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And so the second half is underway in this Europa League group stage confrontation. Arneson. It looks promising. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, a tremendous block. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Strong play here. Cuts it back. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And now the delivery. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Half an hour remaining then. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Renato Sanchez. Jonathan David. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Beautifully timed. What can they do from here? Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. And it wasn't a great pass, was it?
Amis supporters,
André.
cher public, n'oubliez pas que la campagne d'abonnement finit bientôt. Veuillez consulter notre site internet pour de plus
Beautiful
de
pass.
détails. Merci.
What a... Genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here.
The visitors have had total control of possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Big chance to get them on terms. Was an important piece of defending. Well, the counter chance looks very real.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere, Derek. It's been such a tight game, but can they see this out now? The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And he's banged it against the woodwork with the header.
Well, we're talking inches. So close with his head.
And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Into the advanced position. He's in here. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Renato Sanchez. Reinildo. And that's all there is time for. The referee's whistle for full time. It does... Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And we have live Elite Serie in action coming right up for you. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Cheers, Derek. Yes, excited about this one. Interesting match-up for me. We should get a good game here, hopefully.
Really getting stuck in. Young Seok-hwa. Can they get in behind them? The cut back. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And they have possession again. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, a lovely ball. He's going to be angry with himself, Lee, having failed to take that chance so early in the game.
Well, the first chance of a game's important, but the first goal, sometimes it comes, you're not expecting it.
A really sumptuous ball. Will he find the net? What a vital intervention. Well, the hosts have been playing some really eye-catching football, going way beyond what most people expected before the season began, Lee.
Well, they've surprised everybody. They've certainly surprised me. I didn't think this squad was good enough to get in a Europa League spot, but they've done that. Can they sustain it? This level of competition is really hard. Hats off to them, though.
They've given it away. Arneson. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Anton. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Oh, terrific pass. Looks promising, this. Well, just went a bit too early. Offside. Can he put them in front? Well, the challenge was clean. The goal seemed to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close. Well, listen to that, Derek. They think it was a nailed-on pen. The ref didn't know.
Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Couldn't hang on to the ball. It is to be a throw-in. Arneson. Well, fine use of the ball. It might be on for them. Difficult to stop him. A wonderful intervention. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Mario Shitum. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Not the pass he had in mind. And the keeper can gather. Mario Shitum. Over the touchline for a throw-in. This looks promising. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
1-0 then. Outrageously skillful. Young Seok-hwa. Good tackle, take it away. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Can he finish? And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance. To keeping it out. Lovely goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Mario Shitum. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Can he get one back? Excellent defending, but the chance is still on.
The hosts have really controlled possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence, and they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Intercepting it intelligently. Young Seok-hwa. Making progress. And now they have the ball back. Mario Shitum. An awful lot of green space to run into. Teammate available. And able... And a goal! They've cut into the lead! It's not settled yet!
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick out a teammate. But as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post. Terrible.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere, Derek. It's been such a tight game, but can they see this out now? The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Anton. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Anton. It's opening up for them. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Struggling to keep the ball. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. This could finish it! And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and then the composure is impressive as he smashes the ball with all he has to beat a forlorn goalkeeper. Brilliant strike.
And there it is, the final whistle, and it's a victory for the home side. They're going to be happy.